Does Saleem Kikeke and Millard Ayo know even this for a second? How on earth did they inspire Bhoke Mniko to become a YouTuber? Is he going to make it out?
To sit, resettle, and listen BBC. We hope that Saleem Kikeke was behind the desk in a well dressed suit. He was shaving bald, so he had no hair, and no hair, with his smiling face, with his very calm voice, and very talented someone behind that desk in London. So usually said, I report this from London. So I knew London even before knowing that London was located in what we call UK. So I was very proud. It was Monday to Friday. So I was very proud to see that guy behind the desk presenting news, starting from the, we call it, from the summary at the beginning of the news till the closing of the news. I was so happy witnessing that guy presenting. So one day when my dad told me to put BBC, I told him like, so he told me put BBC. That day he did not use BBC. He used another word which referred to BBC, but in our Swahili language, it also referred to weather forecasting. So I thought that my dad wanted just to know the weather forecasting, and it had already been said in another channel. So like I said, ah, the BBC is over. And my dad was very furious. He said, no, 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 put Star TV. So that incident till tomorrow will continue living in my mind. So when I put Star TV, I found that nice guy, Saleem Kikeke, behind the desk, presenting news. That is one among few TV presenters who have really inspired me. And starting those early days when I was young, I said, I must also do something great in life, touch a lot of lives. That guy was in London presenting news, but he did not know how many lives he touched through his his calm voice, his skills, his smiling face, his everything, every aspect of his presence behind that desk touched a lot of lives. The stories he brought, the stories he narrated, the news he presented touched a million lives beyond London. So like that inspired me, and I said like, let me also be part. I can also do this. So over time, I went for primary education, then secondary. That thing continued to ring in my ears. I must also touch a lot of lives through what I say, through what I through my online presence. But I did not know how. As the days pass by, I say like, oh no, it will take me a lot of years to touch a million lives if I wait to become like Saleem Kikeke and go to London. And by the way, that happens to like one out of 60 million citizens in my country. So, like I say, no, I cannot wait. It's possible to. Then I realized that you can touch a million of lives in a very perfect way of narrating, in a very good way of analyzing stories and telling them, and freely upload them in YouTube and touch a lot of lives. If you kindly listen to me right now, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification icon, the bell, to support my channel. So like the aim, the purpose is to touch a million lives through the stories we create, through the stories we narrate, through a lot of things that we say. So like Saleem Kikeke, how he touched the million of lives beyond London while he was presenting for BBC. that inspired me to also come up with another way to touch 1 million lives, more than 1 million lives of people out there willing or very eager to know what's happening, very eager to know how are other people's lives going on. So like there are 8 billion people on earth right now, 8 billion plus people. So just knowing one story, knowing 2 stories from another part of the world, it's very inspiring and it's very beautiful.
So moving on to Millard Ayo. Why Millard Ayo? How come out of all YouTubers, Millard Ayo inspired me so much?
Millard Ayo is a very successful YouTuber and news outlet, a single, what we call a private news outlet, who has proven to be very successful within after a decade of being in YouTube. There's a really good story that inspires me from his life, Millard Ayo, but I'm really eager. This guy has millions, 5 point something million views. I choose this as part of my life because I believe through touching 1 million of lives, I hope, as the days pass on, we are going to create a very big family on YouTube, and a very successful one that touches 1 million lives of people on YouTube through the stories we tell, through the lives we touch, and through the purpose we have. Mniko, subscribe and hit the notification icon to be part of this amazing journey.